I said this and I said time and time again. New York and California always the first two states for any type of emergency, right? So my question is to everybody who's gonna hear this. I'm gonna ask this question in the beginning of the live because I want everybody to drop a comment. Why the North and the South is not never the first with these things? And this is why I said what I said when I said that these things, they're the test subjects. New York, California are the test runs. They're highly populated areas, and they know that those two areas have strict gun laws. Salute, Casey. They know that those two areas have strict gun laws, right? So, and they're highly populated areas, right? Highly populated areas. So, I'm just trying to figure out why don't be okay. but they say kids got it too now, but I'm just trying to figure out why New York and California always the test subjects. Salute, Matt. Hi, Catherine. You guys notice I said it. I said this about 3-4 months ago. I said everything that transpires, New York and California are the test subjects for everything transpire. I said it. I said New York and California are the test subjects for everything transpire. They always do the mandates first. They always do everything first. New York, salute from Canada. Salute, Christine. I said it. I said New York and California are the test subjects. New York had declared a state of emergency. They declared a state of emergency a few days ago. And now California, San Francisco declared a state of emergency. I said it. And state of emergency right around the time where the kids going back to school. Guys, the kids about to go back to school in another 10 days, 10 days, 2 weeks. The kids in America will be back in school. They will be back in school. The kids will be back in school, everybody. In another 2 more weeks, America's schools are going to open up across the country. All American schools will be open back up across the country. All American schools. And guess what? If you got 20, here's the thing, right? If you got 22, 25 kids per classroom, let's say 4, 5-year-olds, first grade, sixth grades, right? And let's say whatever this stuff is in the air that people are catching, right? Those kids will not be able to protect themselves from this thing. So if you put them all in the classroom, then it's going to spread within that classroom. Then when them kids go to lunch, the break room, it's spreading throughout the whole school. So now you got a whole single school where this invisible enemy spreading to all the parents that the kids going home to. Then the parents going to work, spreading it to their co-workers and things of that nature. So this is why these things happen in New York and in California. And this is why they want to open back up the schools. Because they know, like the invisible enemy. How you going to get rid of the invisible enemy when you're trying to have society function as normal when the invisible enemy, it's not normal? You can't have society function as normal, you know what I mean? And thinking that everything going to just go away. That's why I call it the invisible enemy. Because it's an invisible thing that no one sees, but somehow people are getting affected by certain situations. Catherine, you are so right. You are so right. You are so right with the kids. You are so right. And they have came up with this new thing. That they say only men. You notice 2 weeks ago, they confirmed 2 kids having it 2 weeks ago. Just in time for school. Just in time for school. Exactly. did confirm two kids having this ago, two kids having this 2 weeks ago, just in time for school. Now they're declaring state emergency, San Francisco and New York. And it's all because they know the best way to reach an adult is through a child. If you want to reach, if you want something to get to adult, or you want to touch an adult emotions or feelings or whatever, all you gotta do is touch the kid, touch their kid. You touch their kid, that's the best way to adult. That's the best way to any adult. It's through the kids. It's through the kids. That's the thing. That's the thing. They're going to. It's a water shortage and a food shortage. It's a water shortage. The food shortage is manufactured. The water shortage is the most high, right? Now, martial law probably happened, and the reason why martial law would happen, it would be because they don't have the supplies to get the people. That's why I keep on making these lives, and I keep on saying, get water, get water, get water, because you never know. Those people in San Francisco that woke up today to a state emergency, a citywide emergency, or whatever, a public health emergency. They didn't know they were gonna be called that today. They didn't know that, and you guys know CNN. They got their little chart, right? CNN, they got their little chart that they have it. They highlighted red, yellow, and blue, right? And you guys know that when they hit yellow, it go to red very soon. The whole country, these things spread across the country in 1 month. But they do a day-by-day approach. So right now, if I was you guys, I would continue. I would make sure I got me some water and some canned goods. I will make sure I got me some water and some canned goods, because tomorrow you don't know if your state or your city gonna be the next, or your country gonna be the next one. You don't know. You don't know. I wonder if the swamp of Locus is revelation. Well, you know, I put a video. I put a video up about a actual fly being a camera. It was a fly. It was a bug, but the bug had eyes of cameras. But you know, we are living, to all my people out there who biblical, we are living in some sort of time that we never seen before. I believe it is. I believe. Listen, I'm gonna say this a certain way because the algorithm of YouTube. So I'm gonna say this a certain way. Listen, we seen Kim Wong create something that you can spray in front of somebody and it just take their life. We seen Putin create something that you could just spray in front of somebody and it'll just put them in the guy who's running against Putin for the seat, who mysteriously got sick. So there are things out there that have been created in the lab that they can just spray and it'll mess with your nerve system. Definitely, that's a fact. There are things that will affect your nerve system. Definitely. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you know. So there are things that there are mist sprays, things of mist. It's created like a mist spray, and it would definitely affect you. And this is why I don't like chemtrails. This is why I don't like chemtrails, because you go so high up in the air, the wind was it was sprayed whatever you releasing from them planes, and it was sprayed about thousands and thousands of miles, because once it's in the wind, they're gonna carry on. Yeah. Everywhere is chemtrails now. Everywhere is chemtrails. Everywhere. And like I said, though, New York and California is the test run for the entire world. They see how the people in New York and California gonna respond, and then they go ahead on and move forward with this things, statewide, state to state, states to state. And next thing you know, we're in a public health emergency. The last public health emergency we had, the world end up being on lockdown. The last public health emergency we had, the world ended up being on lockdown. You guys know that, right? The invisible enemy was a public health emergency. They didn't label it a pandemic, and then next thing you know, Who's on lockdown? And see, this is what I feel too. I don't think. See, I don't think that we know that the presidential elections are selections. We know that in every country, we know it's elections. But I don't think that there will be another election. I think that, see, in Trump and Biden thing, it wasn't an election. And Trump and Hilton, Hillary, whatever her name is, Hillary, it wasn't the election. I think that this is gonna be the year where, I think this is gonna be the situation where Biden might be the last president, because I believe that he will trigger a world war to remain in office. Yeah, Simon. Yeah, Simon. Definitely the new World Economic Formula. They definitely playing a part. Definitely playing a part. And this is why I say, make sure you got water. Make sure you got water. Them folks in California did not wake up, because the thing was, they know 2020 and 2021, people went stocking up on a lot of things. People start prepping, paying attention to prepper channels and start stocking up. So what they did was they give it a little bit time where you could run through your preps and you could think that, oh, it ain't nothing gonna happen, ain't nothing gonna happen, ain't nothing gonna happen. It's all about chess. They want to catch society off guard. It's all about chess. They want to catch society off guard. If they can catch you off guard, it works for them, because that master plan of having 500 million people, they got to catch you off guard though. Because if you aware of it, they can't do it, because then the 99% gonna overthrow whoever behind it. So they got to catch you off guard. They got to catch you off guard. And that's the master plan. Master plan is 2020. Everybody had went to found some kind of store to get some stocks and supplies. 2021, okay, let's raise up all the let's start off increasing the gas prices. 2022, let's hit inflation. Let's hit their bank accounts and make everything higher, where they can't have no preps, where they can't buy this, they can't buy that. And then 2023, 24, then we can roll out our plan. You see, they know people have supplies. They know it. They know people have supplies. They know people have been paying attention to this. Salute, April. They know people have been paying attention. So at the end of the day, the game plan is for you to delete your preps, for you to be caught off balance. Hey, ain't nothing gonna happen. Ain't nothing gonna happen. And then boom, next thing you know, they got you. Because why? You thought ain't nothing was gonna happen. You know, you thought wasn't nothing gonna happen. I was in pain with those. Yeah. And that's the thing about it, Charlie girl, and Casey. This is what I truly feel. We all know that the Bible been tampered with. We all know the Bible been tampered with and been written by man. I think right now we are a part of the Bible where the man who tampered with it and changed things up, they're trying to make that shit come true. I think this is the part of the Bible that been tampered with, and man that tampered with the Bible trying to make it come true right now. So they manufacturing a lot of different things to make us believe that we are in those days. And they're doing a hell of a job with it too, I must admit. They're doing a hell of a job with it. You know, they're doing a hell of a job with it. That's what I think. I feel like, you know that elite club who tamper with the Bible, them families, I feel like, they want us to believe that we are in the end of days. And they're doing a hell of a job of doing it. But salute. This is 504 Cut. Guys, please share this live. Please tell somebody get some water and get some canned goods. If not water, make sure they got some water. You should have at least 5 to 10 cases of water at all times. You know what I mean? And because you never know when they're gonna tell you to stay inside the house. You never know when you can't walk outside the house, because there's particles in the sky that'll burn your skin. You see, I'm saying something without saying it. You never know when you will walk outside and there's particles in the air that'll burn your skin. So make sure you got water at all times, because you can't survive no longer than a week without water. Just don't be a victim to what they're doing. And the best way you can, if you know, then you can be aware. Salute, 504 Cut. I'm out.